Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
All right, well, a lot of people were dismissive of the polar bear Serghei Spivac when he lost to Marcin Tybura back in 2020. But that was the setback that he needed to put in the requisite time to take his game to the next level. Largely, it's been all systems go. Everybody that Serghei Spivac has been favored to beat since then, he has beat them, and more often than not by finish. Certainly when he has ran into the elite guys like Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane, he has proven to be one step behind. But with another training camp behind him in Las Vegas, Serghei Spivac believes tonight is going to be his night that he secures a UFC title fight. All right, folks, with that, I'm getting anxious. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here from a sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Serghei Polar Bear Spivak!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
Well, what a visual this is. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one, the founding father of modern mixed martial arts. It's hard to simulate his speed and his striking in training, and I think that's something that has been a big focus for the opponent coming in here tonight. Quick with his hands, quick with his feet, and obviously a guy who gets off to a very good start more often than not. Bruce Lee ready to go for round one. All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook and starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from his clinch positions.
Oh, nice jab by Lee. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
He loaded up there in that high kick.
Nice kick to the body.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. He lands a big knee to the body.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank, and not good for the old noggin. take so many upside the head, somebody's going to sleep.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. Strong hook lands.
That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all. Oh, he got to the spot.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish. Oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
Oh, submission defense. It gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Lee. Under 2 minutes in round one.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving. Head movement.
In the half guard.
Spivak's right back to the full mount. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Nice defense. He's got to be careful here.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Spivac. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands. I give one, I take one, you give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, side kick lands.
Protect your face.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Hit that body hard.
Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave a mark. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Final seconds of round one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Round two is next.
Stop!
Great job. Yeah, take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. Almost had him out this time. I want you to keep this.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound striking.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that although his opponent is a great ground fighter, jiu-jitsu goes out the window when you're getting punched in the face, and there was no better example of it than what we just saw in the previous round.
There it is, he stuffs yet another takedown, and not a bad attempt by the wrestler, but he hasn't realized any success with his takedown game thus far.
No, you know, sometimes, John, it's not enough. you can beat the guy to the position. The guy is just well-versed enough to defend, and that's exactly what we're seeing from this balanced fighter.
Just misses with the jab there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midges.
Nice punch by Spivac.
Those are big strikes. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He can't. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there. He's got it locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. There it is. Now he's on him out. He's setting up the armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Spivac's right back to the full mount here. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited. Going for the arm here. Oh, that's tight.
The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Well, he's got his back now. Spivac didn't have to go.
Getting them out here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Spivac's back in full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Nice positional control here. Lee's now dealing with a cheek cut. Final seconds here.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye. and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
Strike landed pretty cleanly there. Big power shot there. Nice kick there by Lee.
More than one, more than one.
Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the counter.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh, nice takedown defense. The fighters separate.
Inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has won.
Opponent recovered. Now we got to pull up everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Spivac's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
You have to fight back.
All right, feet on the hips here. Spivac's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so, he's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Oh, huge knee to the head. Perfectly timed and placed. That one appeared to stun him. Oh, he's hurt. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's gonna hurt this opponent. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is gonna start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Spivac gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's gotta start to protect him.
Oh man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're gonna have to mix it up. Take him for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
His arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a body flu choke. Oh, he got out.
It's work. Come on, stand her up. It's work.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy come.
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Holy smokes.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
Now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,